2025 Honda Pilot Elite. Let's get to it. This one is going to be the regular Elite, and you're thinking like, well, what's that not regular Elite? They do have a black edition that came out this year, and the difference between the black edition and the Elite is simply the trimming. So you'll have black here, you'll have black throughout the vehicle, and anything where you see a silver emblem will be blacked out. So it's just the setting and the trimming. And then also you get black rims on a blackout edition. I will do a video on that when we get that in, but I wanted to get this in because it's the color combination that you'll see here shortly that I want to show you guys. You're going to have front sensors here, 360 safety features throughout, another camera here. It'll alert you for braking distance. Let's go ahead and start around to the back. I've already got it open. We just received this vehicle in a couple days ago, so we haven't put the mats in, but here with Finley Honda Henderson, you get mats, all-weather mats. These are Honda mats, and that's what you get when you purchase a vehicle from us. Other than that, you would get the carpet. We're gonna show you some more storage here, spare tires under there. So there's a lot of storage in the Pilot. These 7-seaters are hard to come by because families are growing. Let me show you. Very easy to roll down, and then you can see the space there. The Elite, it does pull up to 5,000 pounds. This one is all-wheel drive, and it's 3.5 liter V6 engine, 285 horsepower. On a full tank of gas, you get about 350 miles to the gallon. It's about 20 miles a gallon. So not too bad for a vehicle of this size. Now, if you have the key on you, you see here, if the key is on my person, the vehicle is locked, I can swing my leg up under this, and then this would have an automatic gate lift. Other than that, you can just do it the way I like to do it, because anytime I've ever tried to display the foot motion, I just can't get it to work. Let's go ahead and make our way inside the vehicle. I like this color combination, the white with the mocha brown. Now this middle inset does come up. I've just got it set down for now, so you could see what it looks like with it down. This basically turns into an armrest. You can see here the 2 cup holders, but you just pull this up. I don't know if it's gonna pull up. I've only got one hand, but you could pull this up and then it turns into an 8-seater. Back here, everyone gets their own air vents. You can control the air how you see fit. You get extra charging ports here, USB-C, and then a 115 volt. I can charge a laptop. Get your own vents here. I'm gonna go ahead and sit. I'm 6 foot tall. I've got this seat pulled all the way back. So you can see here, I've got plenty of room, and I don't even have this seat pushed back all the way. It does have a reclining motion to it. Here you're gonna get the presidential shades. Here in Vegas, we need it. This one is a panoramic sunroof. Love that look. Now in the summertime, you will want to tint this, not limo, because I've heard that it can crack, and because of the heat, it's so hot, it will burst this window. So for anyone out there that has a panoramic sunroof, do not limo tint it. That's what I've been told, that's what I hear. At least out here in Vegas, you can do a ceramic tinting because it does get hot, and because there's not a, when I close this for you, you'll see what I'm talking about. That heat will beat through that panoramic sunroof. We go ahead and get to the back, 3rd row. Now the 3rd row, you'll notice here, let me get it through the other side. The 3rd row, you'll notice that it's not, for me, would it be comfortable? Of course not. I'm a little too tall to get to the back. But you'll see here that there's not a lot of leg room. Let me jump back here for you, see if I can show you how that looks. Now everyone back here also gets their own vents. They have their own chargers, cup holder as well, and then you have your own vents. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how this looks. You see where my feet are. Not too bad. And also these back seats in the 3rd row recline as well. That's a new feature that's in the Elite. Or for the 25, I should say. Not too bad. Short trip across town. More or less, it's how close my feet are. I'm not a big fan of that. See where my feet are? Like, that's actually what's making me uncomfortable back here. But other than that, not bad. Definitely a small child, smaller adult, maybe, or a teenager. More than sufficient with room. Lots of storage here, multiple cup holders here, speakers back here. I like the brown with the inset and dark here, mocha with the chocolate. Great color combination. Go ahead and make my way to the front. front seat where all the entertainment happens. This one is going to have blind spot. Blind spot comes in all the Pilots, except the Sport. And maybe it doesn't come in the Sport. I'm not sure. We get a lot of Sports anyway. The Elite is the one that you will have built-in navigation. However, you still have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is going to be wireless connection, so you can connect Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, as long as your phone is compatible to the component, to the unit here. Navigation. Why is navigation, if you have Apple CarPlay, important? Well, with navigation built in, the CarPlay only runs off your data. So if you have weak signal, you happen to be in the mountains, it will have choppy navigation. But with the navigation built in, you don't have to worry about that. It's easy to switch back and forth between CarPlay and your regular navigation. This one does have Sirius XM. Not bad. Some old Rod Stewart. Bose sound system. You get that in the Elite. You don't get that in the Touring. No, you do not. That's in the Elite. See there? Full tank, 363 miles. A full tank there. It does come with cooled seats that are working beautifully right now, and heated seats for both driver and passenger. USB-C, another component there for extra charging. Not sure what would go there, but this one does also have wireless charging. You have your different drive modes. So you have Sport, normal, economy, snow, trail, sand, and then when you tow. So lots of different drive modes for whatever you're about to perform. You do have some extra storage here, plenty of vents, and the way I'm sitting, the vents in these SUVs, I've noticed, because I've owned a couple, that depending on where the vents are, it's hard to get that airflow. I do like where the placement setting of the vents are. This one's gonna have a heated steering wheel. Here in Vegas, we do not ever probably use this button, but if you're in a colder climate, Northwest, Midwest, you happen to be in the East Coast, this is going to play big dividends for yourself. I can't talk this morning. It's going to have memory seating, up to 2 people, easy to set, depending on who's driving, you and another person. You can definitely release the trunk also from here. This is your distance following for cruise control. That's what that sensor's for. It does have lane assist. It's got everything. It's got voice control for your Apple CarPlay if you do happen to have our CarPlay activated, in a sense. Plenty of room for the entire family. So like I said earlier, you talked about the panoramic. Let me show you how you close that. Just come here, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. In the dead heat of the summer, it's just this cloth film here. See? I don't know where you live, but I know here in Vegas, I'd imagine Arizona would be the same. The heat it just penetrates through this. So if you are going to get a panoramic sunroof, be sure to go ahead and get that tinted. I'm going to show you the backup camera and the 360. So it's got bird's eye view, and then the backup camera, and then all your sensors. You can change how you want your sensors to go. You can change it to that. You can change the viewpoints. There really should be no reason to bump into anything in this vehicle. And it does have garage control. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Hopefully answered all your questions. Everything about the vehicle will be in the description below. If I happen to miss anything, said we are Finley Honda Henderson out in Las Vegas, Nevada, a subset of Vegas. Any pricing needs you may want, leasing specials, more than happy to share that with you. No problem at all. All comments and questions are welcome. Also, I forgot to let you know, I don't know if you could see this, but the Elite is the only one that's going to have heads-up display. So I don't know if you can see that right there. You're going to have heads-up display in the Elite package. Tells you your speed limit as you're driving. You can turn that off if you want. Other than that, appreciate everybody. Have a good day on purpose, and I'll see you on the next one.